Some years ago, I went to a dinner similar to this where a colleague of mine was being honored. It was a wonderful man of the soil named Phil Batt, who was the governor of Idaho. So I said, "Phil, when you finish, what are you going to do?" He said, "Well, I'm going to go back to growing onions and complaining about the government." I have, after 16 years, gone back to my version of growing onions and a little complaining about the government. But tonight, being with all of you and reviewing the accomplishments of what has occurred in this state over the course of the last nearly 20 years, I am filled with one fundamental sense, and that is one of gratitude for the privilege I had of serving the people of this state during such a dynamic time. Could I acknowledge the privilege it is to be honored at the same time as these two other honorees? Gary Crocker is an exceptional entrepreneur, a great CEO, and a remarkable humanitarian, and I'm proud to be on the same stage as he is. May I acknowledge that I am among the many who was touched by Dale Ballard. 1992, I was a candidate for governor, and I went to Ballard Medical, and I sat at his very simple desk. And I said, "Dale, do you have any advice for me on how we could create jobs in this state?" He said, "I do. Make it easy for business to succeed, and we will." And Governor, that's still very good advice.
I agree.
May I leave you with two simple lessons that I learned during my public service. The first is that rarely, in my experience, is it the technology that limits us. It's the sociology. We have found ways to make computers talk to each other, but the hardest job still is to get people to work together. The second has become a mantra of mine. It is a reflection of the fact that we live in a time of remarkable change. And there are only three ways you can handle it. One is you can fight it and die. The second is you can go along and maybe you'll survive. The best is you can lead it and prosper. May we continue to lead in Utah. Thank you.